What's going on, Raylan? It's Nova Kadri, and I wanted to wish you a very happy birthday, and I hope you have had or having an amazing one so far. I also heard you wanted to know my opinion on Mexico. Like, I heard it's a bright, beautiful country, and I do want to visit someday when I can afford it. And while I'm still here, I wanted to thank you for being a fan. It truly means a lot, and I do appreciate it, so I wanted to extend my gratitude to you, and thank you for being a fan. Anyways, once again, happy birthday. Nova Kadri, signing off.
What's up, boys, and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having a great day, week, night, month, whatever. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, things have been kind of slow in the lolcowverse. It seems like things are maybe hitting a turning point. Things might be returning to normal. Some creators are finding greener pastures, while others are just holed up in their rooms as usual. So the content hasn't been super exciting recently. Even creators I really enjoy have been putting out less videos or finding just any reason to really make content just to stay relevant, which is kind of what we're doing today, but don't tell anybody, okay? I just don't like going more than a couple weeks without a video, all right? Yes, things seem to have calmed down in the world, except for the fact that Nova Online has made a small return to TikTok, along with people are still... They're still... Oh, my micros, hello. They're still paying for him to make videos for them. So this is a small follow-up to a video I made a few weeks ago. If you guys haven't seen that, make sure to go check it out. It's a bit of a banger, if I have to say so myself. We saw a bug crawling outside of Nova's armpits. That was interesting. So this video is going to be a light update on the content that's been made, along with some new cameos that he's been making, because again, people just keep paying for this, I guess. It's cool to have a human bowling ball singing happy birthday to you inside of a wind tunnel or whatever. And I'm going to start this video by saying that Nova has basically been taunting me to make this video, because apparently a few days after I posted my first Cameo update, he put this banger out on TikTok promoting his Cameo. So how could I not go through it again? I've said it before and I'm going to say it again, but please stop giving this man money. Stop giving him money. It's the craziest thing that people are still funding him, really, at this point. There's literally no reason to be funding a predator like Nova Online, okay? Especially if he's just gonna waste it on spicy chicken nuggets and Starbucks orders.
Trying my followers' Buffalo Wild Wings orders. I'm trying 3 of your personal favorite flavors and a flavor that I recommend. So many of you requested this first flavor, and this is the garlic parm. Needs more garlic. Now another flavor that a lot of you requested is going to be the mango habanero. Let me just stand up my phone properly. Okay, mango habanero. That's spicy. Another flavor a lot of you recommended was Asian Zing, which is my personal favorite. A little sweet, a little spicy. Perfect combo. And now I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the rest of my wings now. All these flavors you recommended were absolutely amazing. Novine Universe, signing off.
So I feel like this new ranking your order review is kind of a low effort attempt to try and recapitalize on his viral video from years ago when he did his Wingstop review, which I'll be honest, I don't know why he wouldn't have done a rating your Wingstop order video instead of a Buffalo Wild Wings order. It just seems to fit with his brand a little bit more, you know what I mean? He also said he wanted to make this a series, and part of me feels like we'll get 1, maybe 2 videos max of this series he's trying to do. But my favorite video that he's done recently is his Starbucks review.
Trying my followers' Starbucks orders. So this follower says they get a white mocha quad shot with almond milk, extra hot, caramel drizzle in the cup, and whipped cream. They said venti, but I only got a short because I don't like to waste food, and just in case I don't like it.
And here's the thing, I'm a coffee person. I always like to have some throughout the day, but I'll be damned if I'm spending $9 on a cup of coffee. But at least, you know, he's being responsible. You know, that's a lot of sugar. I'm not a mocha guy. I'm more of just a black guy. So I'm glad he went with the, you know, the 8 ounce instead of the 20 here.
That is really good. And just for fun, I got a venti ice because I prefer ice drinks. Let's try it out. Same exact thing. I think I preferred this one over the hot one though, but they taste pretty similar.
I had you there in the first half, didn't I? So yes, he actually also got a venti iced version of the same thing in addition to the short, which I don't know why he just didn't get a grande. I looked up on Starbucks' website. You can get a smaller version or a tall or something. You can get a smaller version of the iced coffee that he was getting. And his review of, that tastes really good, honestly shifted my opinion on Starbucks as a whole. I think I might actually start going, you know what? I am going to start spending that $9 on Starbucks every day. So I don't really understand this excuse of like, oh, I got a short just in case I didn't like it. But also you bought a venti of the same thing. So if you didn't like it, you were still going to waste the coffee. You just weren't going to tell us. You were just going to lie, which, you know, I don't really care that much. Dump it down the drain, you know, whatever. Basically, he just lied to the camera for no reason and then didn't cut it out. I don't know. And then kept going, I guess, in case he didn't like it, but he got another version of the same thing anyway, which if you're keeping track, each of those, by the way, okay, so each one of these coffees is a quad, meaning there are 4 shots of espresso in each of these coffees. So if he drank both of these, which he probably did because his gluttony knows no bounds, Nova just ingested 8 shots of espresso, and to be honest, I don't know if his heart can really take much more of this abuse. Another thing I noticed in this video as well as his more recent videos are the sores and bumps on his arms, and part of me believes that his little bedbug friends are getting quite the tasty meal out of Nova, you know? Maybe he's over-caffeinating himself, and over sugaring himself to try and poison those little suckers in some way. And the whole thing to me is just hilarious because it wasn't too long ago that Nova said, you know, I'm getting my weight under control. I'm not going to do any more fast food reviews. I'm not going to do a bunch of sugary drinks, no more mocktails. Okay, literally he's doing fast food review of your orders and then just doing sugary drinks that aren't mocktails. So he's still doing the same thing, I guess less frequently, which is at least good for his health, but you know, it still is what it is. It's still the same content, just kind of rewrapped, you know? And of course he has a diverse portfolio of content. So here's him absolutely butchering a Chapel Roan song.
Never heard the song before, but I've heard of it. It's fine. It's cool.
I'm just kidding. I'm not going to make you watch all that. I don't even want to edit all of that. So I'm not going to make you listen to it. I would like to believe he's retiring in some sense, finally coming to his senses. Maybe he's only posting TikToks because it's fun for him to do, and he's like actively searching for a real job to try and benefit society in some way. But based on this recent TikTok of him with his new Novacord vest that he bought, it seems like he's probably just gonna reinvest into the Paracord business. And I know people are still paying for these Paracords, or at least requesting them. And even more than the Paracords, people are still buying Cameos from this man. And he's putting in just as much effort as he always has. And by the way, his Cameos have gone back up to full price, which means, yes, people are paying $25 per video. Yes, 25. It rose from 17, or the sales stopped or something, but they're $25 now, okay? And since the last time we recorded a video, he's gained about 50 new reviews here. So I'm just going to assume that each of these are an individual video, which means Nova's gained about $1,000 a month from Cameo. We're just going to take, you know, the $20 plus whatever tips he gets plus the messages. Like, we're just going to round it out. 50 times 20. He makes about $1,000 on Cameo this month, or he's made about $1,000 on Cameo this month.
What's going on, Zeke? It's Nova Cadre, and I wanted to wish you and Darlene a happy 2-year anniversary, and I hope you two are having an amazing time so far. Now, I would sing for you, but my karaoke is not fully set up right now, but I gladly would if I could. Who knows, I might dedicate a future karaoke video to you. And while I'm still here, thank you for being a fan. It truly means a lot, and I do appreciate it, so I wanted to extend my gratitude to you, and thank you for being a fan.
I think the only thing more insulting I could get as like an anniversary gift from somebody would have to be, besides a Nova Online video, would just be direct divorce papers from my partner. There is no reason why you should be paying somebody or paying Nova to deliver an anniversary message for somebody. And besides just the absurdity of it, why is he so filthy? What is on the side of his face? Is it poop? Is it food? Did he have a little scab there? Why can't he just clean his face for one video, Nova? For one video. You're making $20 for 30 seconds of your time. Well, okay, technically 16 or whatever after Cameo takes their cut, but still, you're making more than like some people make in an hour. Dude, you can't clean yourself up for one video?
What's going on, Ludwig? It's Nova Kadri, and I wanted to wish you a very happy birthday, and I hope you have had or having an amazing one so far. Me personally, I heard you wanted to know how to be more active in the furry community. Mainly, I do have a fursona, but I wouldn't really consider myself a furry. So, I wouldn't know how to be more active in the community. But, just try and find a wholesome community on the internet somewhere for now. And while I'm still here, thank you for being a fan. It truly means a lot, and I do appreciate it. Once again, happy birthday. Hey, Nova Kadri, signing off.
Nova, first off, we're going to talk about a couple things from this one. One, we're not going to do the obvious one, but the heavy breathing while just laying down is that should be an immediate sign to maybe, I don't know, stop doing things like a Buffalo Wings review or drinking a bunch of your viewers' Starbucks coffee orders. I don't know. To me, that feels like a strong signal that maybe it's time to, make a change. Maybe bring back the house cleaning saga or the workout saga, like just something, a little different that would help you improve yourself, And then obviously, okay, we're going to talk about Nova has a fursona, which is interesting. I had not heard this before. I couldn't find any other information on this. I'm interested to know what you guys think his furry alter might be. I have a few opinions, okay? The first one, I think he could be like a hedgehog. Okay, I think he could be a hedgehog, like easily, okay? That or like a mole. I see him as like maybe a mole, like a mole furry, I don't know how many moles there are in the furry community. You got another one on your side, dudes, And I don't really have a problem with the furry community, honestly. I mean, it's the same as any other community online. You have just like bad people everywhere, but I would just be cautious if you see this guy popping up in any furry discords. I would just maybe, keep an eye on him is what I'll say. Like, I know he had those like bluey or like dog diapers or whatever, but I just assumed it was like a adult baby diaper thing. I didn't know that the dog on it had a direct correlation to him possibly being now a furry adult diaper lover. I don't know. My friend loved it so much. I ordered 24-hour delivery, but did not receive the service for 3 days. Additionally, the talent did not say the things I asked them to say. Okay, first off, buddy, we're not going to refer to Nova as the talent, okay? That crosses the line here, all right? Calling Nova online the talent, okay, you might as well just be calling like Boogie the Olympian, all right? Was everything I wanted and more. Nova is a French onion soup of my dreams.
What's going on, Stone? It's Nova Kadri, and I just wanted to thank you for being a fan. It does truly mean a lot to me, and I really appreciate it. So I wanted to extend my gratitude to you and thank you for being a fan.
It's always great when we get a nice little, not 360, but quick little maybe 45, 90-degree angle of the room because, brother, we are just stacking up garbage in the background. I mean, just heaps of trash, dude. I'm just saying we need to see the house cleaning saga come back, dude. We need to have the trash bags and the snow shovels come back out. We gotta see some of this stuff get figured out.
What's going on, Lois? It's Nova Kadri, and me, Ella and Bonnie, wanted to wish you a very happy birthday.
Dude, we can't get through 1 month without having at least one of these videos or one of these cameos just having the most blown out audio or just so much background noise that you can barely understand what he's saying. Maybe roll up the windows next time. You never know. Maybe just for a cleaner take here.
And I hope you have had or having an amazing one so far. I also heard you recently had a divorce, and I'm very sorry to hear that. Just know that there's plenty of other fish in the sea, and yeah, you're going places. Just know that. And while I'm still here, thank you for being a fan. It truly means a lot, and I do appreciate it, so I want to extend my gratitude to you, and thank you. Once again, happy birthday. Nova Kadri, signing off.
I know it's only because he's using his front camera and it's mirrored, but part of me wants to imagine that Nova is legitimately driving this vehicle while filming all of his cameos. Just like, no, you know, everybody else can wait for me. I'm filming a cameo here. You know, I can't be, but yeah, I'm going 80 down the freeway, but you know, it's fine. I'm filming a cameo. I'm a big TikTok superstar, dude.
What's going on, Owen? It's Nova Cadre, and I wanted to wish you a belated 20th birthday, and I hope you had a good one. I would sing for you, but I don't have my karaoke set up right now, but I would if I could. Also, congrats on reaching Unk status, and just so you know, it's okay to be old.
We have to have a conversation about what's going on with Nova's wall. Is that mold? Is it shit? I don't know. Is it bugs? I don't know. It's just an amount of filth I don't think I've seen in a house outside of like Asmongold. All right. I mean, Cyrax, I'm assuming his house probably looks like this too, but his video quality isn't good enough to ever really tell. But like definitely Asmongold's, it looks like his gumblood wall, honestly, is what it looks like.
What's going on, Holly? It's Nova Cadre. I heard you recently got your first job, and I'm here to give you some advice on it. First off, I want you to go in feeling confident. Like, for example, I was pretty nervous at my first job. I didn't know what to expect. So something that I think you should do is look up what to expect from your job.
Also, these must have been filmed around the same time, even though he's wearing a different shirt, because he's still got that dirt stain on his face there, or whatever it is. So I don't know how long that's been on there, but it's been at least on there for probably 24 hours at this point. I will say too, the first frame of this is the most Nova has looked like Leslie Clark, which is just another reason to try and turn things around, dude.
Like, you might get some examples from former workers who worked a similar job, or you might get like a news article or something of what to expect. So I encourage you to do that. And hey, so anyways, I want you to...
I don't really think Nova is the one to give, you know, unsolicited or even solicited in this case, work advice or work ethic advice. It really just doesn't feel like Nova has a strong work ethic, or he thinks he can just kind of show up to a job. I mean, I know he says he knows he has to work. It just feels like he would go to a job and then expect other people to do a lot of the work for him, or he just like can't problem solve anything whatsoever at his job. Like the minor inconvenience would cause him to quit a job.
Sky. We need to have a talk about your Fortnite addiction. It's getting out of hand. You need to take a shower. Seriously. You need to take a shower and stop making so many weird jokes. I mean, probably your Fortnite addiction is probably helping that out. So, get off of Fortnite, take a shower, and do better. Novine Universe, signing off.
And, you know, I know this is probably targeted at Nova, but the irony of hearing him say, you know, oh, you need to go take a shower, or you need to stop making such bad jokes, is just so ironic. It's really funny. It honestly is kind of funny. I wouldn't pay $25 or $40 or $50 or whatever you paid for this, but, you know, hey, you do you. Now, the last time we saw him posting this lightly, remind you, he was streaming a little bit more. Streaming, really, he was streaming for about 20 or 30 minutes at a time, sometimes 8. But more importantly, he was putting a lot of effort into his Discord where, you know, that whole thing just collapsed.
Oh no, not the server! The server got nuked! No!
But it is weird to see him posting less and less. He's talked about releasing a YouTube video, but he hasn't posted anything on YouTube in months, I think. And I'll just kind of wrap up the video by saying the same thing I said last time. Please don't give this man money. Don't pay for paracords that you could easily make yourself. It's not cool or fun or quirky to own a paracord made by Nova online, okay? And in the same vein, stop paying him for videos. It's a waste of money. Yes, you can get him to basically insult himself in the same way people were doing to Chris Chan back in the day, but still, is it really worth $25? He's gonna do it to himself anyway. And I know this was kind of a brief update, but I do expect that within the next month or so, Nova will either, you know, fade into obscurity, never to be seen again, or more more than likely, let's be honest, he's going to be caught doing something inappropriate again, because that's usually the life cycle of these lol cows. You know, they go to hibernate for a little bit and then they come right back up with something new and juicy. Anyway, that's it for today's video. If you guys made it all the way to the end, I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you guys liked the video, make sure to hit like down below, and of course comment and subscribe. You know, if you want to. Anyway, until the next time I see you, I hope you guys have a great day, night, whatever. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Okay. Bye.
It's fine, it's cool. You can say that we are nothing, but you know the truth. And guess I'm the fool.